live. So let's wait for a few people to get in here. Once again, I always thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I've got some ideas, some really good ideas. And I know this is a different attitude than I had yesterday, but whatever. We're pretty angry. We're still pissed off. And you know what? It's not going to go away this time. Being angry and pissed is not going anywhere. So these ideas that I have, I think they're pretty solid. And if this actually works, then we can make a real big difference in our country's future, hopefully. Whoever's in here, what up? So like I was just saying, whoever's in here, I've got this idea of how we can hold people accountable for what they do and what they say. What's up? What's going on, dude? So check this out, you guys. I want you to check this out. Listen. So I was scrolling down Facebook and I noticed that these left-wing lunatics, yeah, dude, everybody, what's going down? These left-wing lunatics, they're out there they'll tell you exactly who they are, right? They're so stupid and evil and dumb. They just don't have any kind of mental capacity with anything, right? So my idea is this. So there's this one chick, I forget her name, but she works for the New Orleans Fire Department, some dumb chick. You know, I would never, ever want a chick like that to carry me out of a building. Hell no. So she says that the bullet that entered Charlie Kirk should be a blessing and a sign from God, right? So, dude, you guys are all awesome. Thanks for being in here. So what I did is her name was listed on her stupid post, and she deletes her entire Facebook account. She deletes Instagram. You know why? Because her dumb ass is going to get fired. So you know what I did? I called the New Orleans Fire Department, Human Resources, and what I did was I complained, and I'm going to call back later and make sure that damn witch gets fired. So here's my great idea, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, you want to get back at these psychopaths, these nuts, these total freaks of nature who are godless, full of sin, living in sin. They're the worst type of people on the planet. So I don't give a crap, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me, man? You can't do jack crap. So I know, guys, I get heated, and that's the way it is. So what I'm going to recommend everybody do is that if you agree with this, I want you guys to do this. If you're going to get on social media, TikTok, freaking, Wick Walk, Nick Knock, all this other stuff, Instagram, Facebook, you see some left-wing nutbag talking crap. I almost let it slip. When you see them talking crap, screenshot it, find out where they work, call their place of employment, and get everybody you know to call the place of employment and get their ass fired. We can have a renaissance in this country if we spread a message like this out to everybody. We could easily get all these people fired from their jobs, and you can't get another job right now because the job market is dead. So get these people fired so we can get conservatives in there, Christ-minded people into these places where we can actually even spread the gospel further and do what's right? That's a good payback, is to get these scumbags fired. So like I said, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these social media platforms, start screenshotting all of what they're saying. Call your local police, dude. Call your local whoever and let them know, hey, what about this? This person's saying like death is a good thing, or whatever you got to do to find out where they work, get them fired. And that's how we can fight back against this stuff. JD Vance, whether you agree with him or not, he said something cool. Yeah, collect names, make lists, publish online. Exactly, dude. Dude, get these people fired from their stupid jobs. These losers, total losers, man. And think about this. Even people in Hollywood, bro, don't watch movies. Don't pay for their stupid movies on freaking Amazon or Netflix or whatever. Don't buy anything Hollywood related. Don't buy the movies. Don't do nothing. And the people who are talking smack, go and find out where they work and get them fired. You're done. And you know what? They'll shut their mouth. They'll cry about it online and say, oh, they got me fired. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have called for the death of people over the last freaking 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And now finally some good man got ripped away from his poor family. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, sure. Go ahead and shed a tear. It's fine. Because you feel like you lost a brother. It's all good. It's all good. Trust me, it's fine. But find out where these people work. Axe them from their job, dude. They earned it. See, you earn things. You guys chill out. Hey, relax. My Malinois are going crazy. Yeah, it was a total planned assassination, dude. Yeah, get closer to God, brother. What are you going to do? Get closer to the devil? I mean, dude, the devil is what these people are. Look at what these people are saying about this poor guy. Dude, he got ripped away from his family. Two innocent little angels he had with his wife. And now, dude, the whole system of their family got ripped away because of what? And you know what? Check this out. So some new news came out I got for you guys, breaking here on Knights of Christ Training Academy. Check this out. So some of the bullets left behind, this scumbag dirtbag actually put on the bullets trans Tifa. So trans disgusting filth Antifa. So this just goes to show that Democrats, liberals, and all these other dirtbags, these godless, sinful natured people, they have nothing good to offer any of us. Nothing. So, like I said, write their names down. Find out where they work. Take screenshots. You want evidence to send into whatever place of employment that these guys have. Get them fired. Get rid of them in the workplace. You don't like this country? Go somewhere else. We don't want you here. We want peace and security, love, kindness, mercy, compassion. This is all the stuff that we want in this country. Dude, you're such a dork, man. Some of these demons in here, you know, dude, get the hell out of here then. I don't want you here anyway, dude. Go pound sand and, you know, go make love to your little trans friends. I don't care. Get out of here. Yeah, demon, exactly. Look, see, this is the type of people right here. You guys look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Get his name, get his information, and get his ass fired. Dude, come on down. Hey, check this out, bro. Hey, come on down, man. I got a map for you right here. You want to come do some sparring? Come on down, bro. But I bet you won't. You won't come here. You're scared, man. You're scared to hit this bag right here, aren't you? Yeah, come on down, dude. Carson City, Nevada. Call me when you get here. Call me when you get here. We'll have a good time sparring. We'll have a good time fighting. I'll make you cry, dude. Come on in here, dude. This mat's waiting for you. Come on down. See, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. What do you got? All you got is a mouth. Haha, yeah, sure. Later, bud. You're out. Anyways, check it out. So, if you can find out who these people are on social media, find out who they are, all these evil people saying these really bad things. This is just a short message for you guys. Short message. Take screenshots, write down their name, figure out where they work. Come on, I got 88 people in here. Hit the like button, please. I need you guys to support. Find out where they work. It's not that hard. You can find out information about anybody online. So take a screenshot of the evil things they're saying on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Find out where they work, call their places of work, and get them fired. That's all we got to do, dude. It's one more step getting closer to freeing up probably more jobs in this country that these people don't even deserve, right? Because if you're calling for the death of people and then you're celebrating the death of somebody, especially a father who had everything to lose and they killed him for doing absolutely nothing. He was just trying to help people, spread the word of the Lord, read the gospel, do what's right in life, heavily against abortion, which I'm fully against abortion. I don't believe in any of that. You know, maybe there's a reason for it at some point, you know, for some people, I don't know. That's not for me to decide. I have no idea. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We can keep living the way we're living and just get angry and pissed off on social media, or what we can do is actually do something to hold these people accountable for what they say and what they push. Because maybe out of all of this, we get so many people fired and those jobs are replaced by people like us who are like-minded. We're filling those job positions as Christians and good men and women that those companies just don't even want to hire those people anymore because look at who they hired. Dude, a New Orleans firefighter called the NOFD, New Orleans Fire Department Human Resources. I'll post her name in the comment section of this video after it's done and posted. She said some really, really evil things, and I bet you so many people called the New Orleans Fire Department and complained about her. She's gonna get fired. That's why she deleted her Facebook and she deleted the posts on Instagram, because she knows guys like you and me are gonna call and get her fired. And she's probably gonna get her walking papers today. So if we can do this, yeah, time to get active, dude. Exactly. Jakey Pancakey. I love that name, man. I love it. So like I said, I can't reiterate this enough. If you guys just got in here, here's what a plan is. A plan of action to do something. I know you're all on social media. I know you're all there. TikTok, whatever it is. Get on there when you see, or just go to somebody's channel. If you see somebody who has a really bad comment like Charlie Kirk deserved this, go to their channel, take screenshots of what they said or whatever, take screenshots of the comments, find out their name, find out their job, and get them fired. And here's another thing. I'm trying to make sure you guys don't have to see these lights. It's a little bit better. Hollywood. Don't support Hollywood anymore. Hollywood's garbage. Hollywood's garbage, dude. What does it have to offer you? They're all against firearms. They're all against training. They're all against being good people. You know, the people who are against the Second Amendment, bro, those are the ones who are shooting people dead in movies. So why support Hollywood? They don't support you. Look at what they're out there saying. Don't go to their movies, dude. Don't buy their movies. Boycott them 110%. Boycott them. Done. I'm done with Hollywood, man. See you later. We don't need that crap anymore. I mean, we need good movies. And you know what? There's a couple Christian men in Hollywood, and there's a couple Christian women. And that's it. As for me, hey, I'm going to serve the Lord, man. I'm not going to serve anything else. Yeah, done with Hollywood. Exactly, dude. Why would anybody want to support those scumbags, dude? Look at what they do. Look, they spit on the very people who support them, who go watch their movies. So imagine, you know, the guy who plays the Incredible Hulk or whatever, that stupid, dumb comic book, that means jack crap, nothing. You should be reading the Bible and not reading some dumb comic book or watching some dumb, pitiful Marvel movie. The actor who plays that, he's an actor, right? He's acting like somebody else because he's nobody, right? Hold on, I gotta take this thing off. So he's acting like a nobody because he is a nobody, right? So imagine you go see the Marvel movie with the Incredible Hulk, right? Oh, and imagine the actor in the movie, you walk out and he spits on you. Just imagine that. The actor in the movie spit on you when you walked out because you had a different political opinion than he did. That's what they do, man. Brad Pitt, dirtbag. Mark Ruffalo, dirtbag. Chris Pratt, good Christian man. Mel Gibson, good Christian man. Why do you think they get axed out? It's because they believe in the Lord and they preach the gospel is what they do. So, it is what it is. And I think this is a really, really good way of spreading the gospel of Christ and getting people to become Christians once again if they left the faith. Or if you're new, come on into the faith, man. Look, if you're a liberal or a Democrat watching this, which I hope some of you are, I'm sure that you guys have a heart, you have a conscience, and you can finally see what is going on in the world, in our country, right? So they killed a good, decent man, even if you disagreed with him. That's fine. The beautiful thing about our country is that you and I can communicate with each other and not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, give each other a hug and say, man, I respect your opinion and you're still my brother. That's it. You don't have to hate each other and kill each other just because you disagree on stuff. I mean, think about it. Like a lot of you guys, you don't agree with everything I say, but you're still here. And you can walk away and say, you know what? That guy's kind of weird. That guy's kind of kooky. But you know what? He did make some good points. I don't agree with him on everything, but he made some good points. And that's it. Look, we're not here to kill each other. We're not here to steal from each other. We're not here to rob each other. We're here to help each other in this world, you guys. And when somebody's nice to you today, pay it forward to somebody else. Pay it forward. There's nothing wrong with just saying, hey, brother, I know I've disagreed with you over the years, but I want you to know that I really still love you. And even though we're going to disagree, it's fine. We can find common ground somewhere. I still love you. And that's the beautiful thing about our society and our culture is that we can do that and walk away and have a beer, hang out. Bro, let's put the mouthpiece in and do some sparring together and have some fun. It's all good. And if you guys love each other, I got to walk somewhere else because my chiller's turning on. You guys can love each other and not agree on everything, right? I mean, dude, it makes so much sense. We could just be believers and walk in the presence of Jesus. Don't just talk about it, but walk in it. Walk in the faith. I'm going to try to read some of these comments. What up, swole? I don't know, man. I wish I didn't have all this muscle, man. I wish I was a little bit lighter. I don't want it all. They already know who is responsible. The National Reconnaissance Office is extremely powerful. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, they're totally on it. The bullets, the brass was inscribed with trans Tifa. Trans Tifa. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. If you guys are wondering what this thing is right here, this is what I load my 308 ammunition with. This is some of the stuff that I just made. I make this stuff. Ammo, baby. It's what I make. And you know what? They're red tips for communists. So anyways, I know you guys have heard this, but those of you who just got here, yeah, I think, of course, it was a planned assassination, bro. That throat shot was for a reason. They did that on purpose. They did it on purpose, man. That's a kill shot. That's a pretty good shot. Yeah. What's up, Dano? Yeah, baby. So look, you guys that just got in here, I wanna tell you something if you just came in and you're not gonna watch this video from the beginning. So what I think we need to do is on social media, hunt it down. So it's time to hunt, right? A lion hunts for the gazelle. And so you guys need to turn into hunters and start hunting liberals. And what I mean by this is pay attention. I'm not saying go out and do anything stupid. You're going to be smart about it. You're going to go on social media. You're going to figure out and find out who the people are who are saying bad, negative things and saying that the bullet was blessed by God that killed Charlie Kirk, right? You're going to find out their name because it's on their profile. You're going to find out where they work just by Googling a little bit. You can find out anything about anybody. And if any of you on here have a good website for all these men and women on here, and God bless every one of you, if you have any information for everybody on here to go find out who these people are, like a website, you can type in somebody's name, pay a couple bucks, you find out where they work, you find out where they live, and you call their place of employment and get them fired. What else are we going to do, man? You get them fired from their job, maybe they'll wake up. I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah, bro, the elites do want this to happen. Dude, you're preaching to the choir, bro. The Gray Jedi. You're preaching to the choir. Of course, that's what they want. But what I'm saying is we can help fight that. Like, I don't want it either, man. I don't want civil war in this country. I want peace, love, and security for my brothers and my sisters. That's all I want. If we can get these people fired from their jobs, they're going to be insignificant. They're not important. You know, they're probably milking their job to begin with. You purple-haired freaks. And look, you fill these job positions with people who read the gospel, people who love the Lord, like Charlie Kirk did, man. He loved the Lord. And he spoke about the Lord, dude, every single time he was out in public. And he went to church. He brought his family to church. The perfect man he was, dude. Yeah, he wasn't all swole and, tough and running 15 miles. He wasn't like that. And his purpose was being served another way. And he had a good purpose here. So what we can do is get all these people fired from their jobs. Find out who they are. Find out where they work. 223. Yeah, I believe he was killed for his faith. Absolutely, bro. Thank you, Barabbas. Of course he was. Look, Charlie Kirk didn't do anything wrong to anybody. If you disagreed with him, you should have just walked away and say, hey, man, that guy's a dork. I don't agree with him, but whatever. Let him believe what he wants to believe. That's the beauty of our culture and our society, right? At the end of the day, we can agree to disagree. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And let me say this. Democrats, liberals, what have they ever offered to any of us in this country? Please tell me in the comments right now, tell me what a Democrat or a liberal has ever offered. Anything good? I'm listening. Leave it in the comments. Have they ever left anything good? What news personalities are you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with running 15 miles, man. I ran it yesterday, and I ran it the day before. I'm not running it today, though. Yeah, Jenner, I think it was a setup, not a yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's horrifying, man. But look, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get active, if you want to do something, you know, we have a choice. We can just let this slide by, or, like I said 8 times in this video so far, find out who these people are, where they work, get them fired from their job. And you got to have multiple people call in. So if you find out one dirty liberal who's got a filthy mind, you know, we as people have a little bit of power with justice, but the ultimate justice is the double-edged sword and Lord Jesus above. We are very limited. We can't go out and cause violence. We can't go out and do anything stupid. So what we can do is we can be activists just like they're activists. You get what I'm saying? So if you find out where they work and get them fired, bam, 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 knock their teeth out. Oh, you don't have an income anymore. Oh, sorry. You shouldn't have done what you did, and you shouldn't have said what you said. Now you're fired. How pleasing this would be to see and to hear is multiple, tens of thousands of liberals getting fired from their jobs because they decided to endorse death and killing and murder and assassination. Yeah, I'm devastated too, man. I'm devastated. You know, I feel like I lost a brother, dude. I've never met him. I've never met him. And honestly, like, I don't know what I'm more upset about is if I'm more upset about, come on, we got 188 people in here. Smash the like button. It's good versus evil, humanity versus insanity. Way to put it, bro. Exactly. Humanity versus insanity. That is so good. I love you. Thank you for that. Yeah, we lost a brother. Like I just said, dude, I don't even know him. I've never met him. I've never shaken his hand. I've never seen him in person. But I feel like I lost somebody like close. And I've never felt this way before, ever. And, you know, my heart's broken for his poor family, dude. He had 2 beautiful children. He had a wife. He had a life. And some trans activist ended it. Another trans Antifa loser, just like the guy I booted out of here. I got to boot the demons out of here because they come in here and they, you know, that's what they do. They're like, that's what all these liberals are. You know, look, I have impersonations that I like to do sometimes, and I think they're funny. You might not think they're funny, but I do. You know, when demons are acting like, when human beings are acting like the demon that is possessed inside them, you know, they do this. You know, that's what they do. No, I know it looks crazy. I know it looks crazy. I'm not crazy, you guys. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. But that's what they do. They hiss and they stick their tongue out. Right? They hiss, stick their tongue out, say evil things, mean things about others. When this life is already so difficult for everybody, smash the like button. Please, just real quick, just bam, just hit it real quick. Look, it's right there. Hit it. Life is already so hard for everybody that our job as human beings on this planet is to help others. Maybe give them a hand across the street, because crossing the street sometimes is hard for some people. It's been hard for me, man. I've needed help across the street. Now, this is an analogy. It's not reality. It's just, you know, when you're hurting inside and other people are offering a little bit of comfort, there's nothing wrong with that. This life is already so difficult and so hard. Even if you make money, you have a lot of money. If you don't have a lot of money, you're in the middle of the road. It doesn't matter. Life is difficult for everybody. And it's your job, ladies and gentlemen, to help everybody else's life just get a little bit easier. Just a little bit easier. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I promise you, that if you go out there and treat others well and say nice things and do nice things. Like fill up some old lady's gas tank, buy some lady's groceries. You know, she might not be able to afford it. Who cares? Do something nice for somebody. I guarantee you, when you do a good deed like that, it will pay itself forward. That person who received something from you will go to the next person and say, you know what? This was done for me. Now I'm going to do this for you. And here, it's a wonderful thing. Bro, it's Christmas every day. You know, during Christmas and New Year's, how we treat each other well. It's family time, presents, food, all this stuff. We're all getting together. You're nice on those days. Oh, it's Christmas. Praise Jesus. Presents. How about Christmas every day? So imagine if we had Christmas every day, the Christmas spirit I'm talking about. The Christmas spirit, come on guys, you guys just came in here. Hit the like button real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Hit it. The Christmas spirit is alive during Christmas. How come it's not alive during the rest of the year? It's a good question. Yeah, screw your feelings. I know, man. I know, dude. Everybody needs to get these people fired from their jobs. Get them fired. Find out their name, which you can get it on social media. If they have a bad post or a negative post, get their name, find out where they work. And like I said, if anybody on here knows of a good website online to go to find out personal information about people, which, hey guys, you can't be personal anymore. You can't be private. So you can find out where these people work and call their place of employment and get them fired. You say, hello, sir, there's this person who's acting like this on social media. They said these things and they're not a good ambassador of your company. And they're out there saying this, and we just want to let you know that this person that works for you is doing this and doing that. So, I think how we can fight back is by getting these people fired from their jobs. That's just me personally. You know, I think it's a good move in the right direction. Yeah. Here we go. You're out of here. Later. You know, how many people do I got to kick out of here? Here, this is my job, bro. I manufacture, sell ammunition. I paint people's houses. I train people in firearms, with firearms. Used to be a kickboxing instructor. I do all kinds of stuff. You know, there's even those liberal demons in here. Yeah, the troll. Yeah, I'm not reading all the comments, but you guys that are, dude, they're such dorks, dude. You know, here's the thing. Like, I don't really want to fight anybody. I don't, man. I mean, and you guys who know and have trained and know kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, you don't really want to fight some dude on the street. You just rather walk away, dude. It's not even worth it. When you know that you can hurt somebody real bad, you stay away. You're like, get away from me. But these trolls who think they're tough by typing something, when I invite them to my personal gym here, I got mats set up. I got headgear for you. All you got to do is bring a mouthpiece. You got a big mouth. Run your mouth. You can't do it in person. You know what they always say? They always say, oh yeah, you won't do nothing. You won't do nothing. That's their life. They don't do anything. And I'm nobody special. I'm not a professional fighter. I'm not. And you know, I'm not professional at anything. But if you want to run your mouth, I've got nothing to lose as a human being, man. What, am I going to get a black eye? What, am I going to lose a sparring match? Oh, well, I've lost them before. I've broken my nose. I've broken my teeth. My hands have been broken. My toes have been broken. I don't really care, man. I don't care. I just don't care. But if you're going to come on here and be a stupid whatever and run your mouth, at least get on a flight and come talk to me at my gym. Come talk. You're tough, right? If you're that committed to being some badass and you think you're tough, come on down, man. I got plenty of guys I can call right now that I do stuff with that will come here and be a referee. And just be the man in the middle and stop it when you start bleeding. Bleeding real bad from your mouth, your nose. What? You got a big mouth? Come run it. But nobody will. That's because they're liberals. I guarantee you, check this out. If I were to call out Sean Strickland, which I wouldn't because I'm not stupid and I'm not dumb like other people. If I were to call him out, see, he's a conservative, right? He's respected. He's a conservative. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's gonna do it. He's just gonna do it. But liberals and Democrats, all they do is talk. All they talk on here and other platforms and other people's channels. They don't have anything to back up. They're fat, out of shape. They got purple hair. They got blue hair. Just like this trans Tifa shooter who killed our brother Charlie Kirk. That's all they do. Yeah, of course. Of course you would say that, right? When it's your party that's murdering people, right? Yeah, your party is killing people. Yeah, thank you, Kaylee Reyna. Thank you so much for saying that. We love people like you who say good, positive things. See, it's not that hard to do. Coco-san, Co-san. Yeah, you're such a douchebag. Get out of my channel. I don't even want you here. Yeah, here we go again. Hey, just report these guys. Hey, you guys in the chat, report these dorks. Report them. Get them out of here. Smash the like button. Jakey Pancakey, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. And hey, I'll tell you something. Coco-san, douchebag, check this out. You have no love in your heart. You might think you love, but you have no love in your heart. You have evil and hate in your heart. And it must really suck to live in your shoes. It must really suck. But you know what? We pray for everybody here. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, one God, amen. And I hope that burns into your soul. So, you know, even if you don't believe in the Lord, even if you don't believe the Bible, at least try to have a good heart. At least try. If you're not going to believe in God, and still have a somewhat good heart. I mean, none of us have good hearts. We're all polluted and pieces of dust, and we all make mistakes, and we all sin. Oh, God. Charlie is a legend. Amen. The shooter's almost caught. Yeah, Danny Mac, absolutely, man. 100%, dude. Yeah, I hope our country gets through it too, dude. The golden, you know what? I love you guys. Yeah, bolt action, yeah. You know, all you guys in here, I just want to commend all of you and say thank you so much for the positive words. Thank you so much for going out and helping others. Thank you for helping an old lady across the street. Thank you for opening a door for a woman. Thank you for doing good things in your life. It's worth doing good things for other people, ladies and gentlemen. And when you do good things as a Christian for other people, people recognize it and they see it. That's your way of spreading the gospel. Look, we're all disciples. We're all discipleshipping, dude, every single day. Here's me, I'm discipling. And some of you don't agree with me, but some of you do. And that's okay. It's fine. We can have a discussion. You don't got to be a douchebag and say all these negative things and, oh man, it's just retarded. We don't have time for you liberals anymore, man. You guys are fired. You email me, lakeshoreammunition@gmail.com. What's a liberal? Tell us what it is. Well, okay, here's my opinion. This is me. Don't come shoot me, bro, because I have a different opinion. My opinion of a liberal is someone who believes in big government. They believe that the government gives you your rights instead of God giving you your rights. And then the rest of this is a liberal. No one knows anymore because they change from month to month. Their hair goes from purple to blue, and then from blue to blonde, and then from blonde to rainbow. So nobody really knows what a true liberal is, but they have two things that they all agree with. They all agree with being the Borg on Star Trek. They're all the same. They all agree completely with everything. They all agree with big government, anti-Second Amendment, pro-free speech only for them. That's a liberal. You and I build each other up. Amen, brother. You got to give me a call today. Sometimes our disagreements are building blocks to being better. Yeah, exactly. See, Dano and I talk to each other. He doesn't agree with everything I say, and I don't agree with everything he says and everything he does. But we still chat with each other, and we still encourage each other because there's one really important thing we have in common, and that's the Lord above. Am I right, Dano? Put it down and let these people know. Yeah, nothing can stop the gospel of Jesus Christ. Screen record, brother. I love that I'm screen recorded, man. I love it, dude. Bring it on. 1000%. Yeah, see, Dano's a good guy, man. Dano's a good guy. Yes, the Lord has no hate. He doesn't know what hate is. He knows what righteous anger is, and he says it's okay for us to be righteously angry. Yeah, brought reasoning and peace. Yep. I know, bro. I watched that video like 3 times, and honestly, it was, even at church last night, it was replaying in my head over and over. Thank you, Ball of Famers. That's funny, Ball of Famers. That's a good one. Dude, think about it in this chat. And, God bless you guys for being here. 95% of the chat is good people. They're saying good things. They have a good outlook on life. They work hard. They support their family. They do things for others. And the other 5%, dude, that's the liberal, trans, disgusting people we have to deal with in the country. So you have 95%, just do the statistics, 95% strong, hard, good men and women. And then the other 5%, you have blue-haired, rainbow pant-wearing Volkswagen Subaru drivers. It's only 5% against 95%. So you being the 95%, get your ass on social media and take screenshots of the people saying the most filthiest, disgusting things. Google their name, find out where they work, and get them fired. Get them fired. What you gonna do? Get them fired. Subaru, yes, they make reliable cars, but for some reason in the last 5 years, they've gotten this they've got tainted, and it's only lesbians drive Subarus. Or if you see a dude driving a Subaru, he's a homo. You know what I'm saying? He's queer. He's a queer bait. I'm just saying, lesbian limos. Dude, all you can see, look, laugh today, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrate a good man's life. He came here. He had a purpose. God took him. It wasn't Satan who took him. God took him because he had fulfilled his mission here on earth. His mission here is done. We got it from here. We got it from here. You got it from here. I got it from here. We're going to start doing good things, treating people right, preaching the gospel more, getting conservatives into Congress, not liberals. None of you can give me one good thing that a liberal or a Democrat has ever done for any of us. Give me one thing they've done good. I'm listening. Give it to me. I want to hear one good thing a liberal or a Democrat, a demon rat, has done for any of us. Chocolate muffins are bomb once a month. Hey, you know what? They're so good that they're so addictive. Chocolate muffins from Costco. I haven't had one in about 15 years and I won't eat one ever again. But I'll tell you what, with a big fat glass of milk and a chocolate muffin from Costco, oh, there is no better life. Television, I love it. Yeah, it's exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to get active. Do what I'm recommending. It's just one way. I'm sure there's other ways. Find out their social media. Take screenshots of what they're saying. Find out their name. Find out where they work. Get them fired. Fire the liberals. Fire Democrats. What good have they done for you? I'm still waiting to read something good that they've done. Hey, whatever studios, whatever your dumb name is, I don't care who you are, bro. Listen, the reason I'm saying that is you can't comprehend it because you're stupid. Okay? Here's what I'm saying. If you're going to be a representative of somebody's company and you're out on social media saying that the death was good and that God blessed the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk, and you're saying such heinous things and not having any kind of mercy whatsoever, if you represented my company, I'd fire your dumb ass. You're gone. See, but you don't think like that. You don't have a brain. You're dumb. You're stupid. And just admit that, hey, I'm dumb and stupid. I can't think. I don't know what's right or wrong. That's why you just said what you said. See, you let people talk, they'll tell you all day about themselves. Just listen. All you got to do is listen to them talk. Just shut your mouth and just listen. That's all you got to do, right? I'm just saying, man. Look, and this clown in the comments, this guy thinks he's funny. He thinks he's smart, but he's dumber than nails. And here he goes again. I'm listening to you talk. It's pretty dumb stuff. Yeah, you know what? You're part of the 5% in this chat that don't like people like you because all you have to offer the world is negative. That's it. So run your mouth one more time. I'm booting you. I don't care about you. You think I care about having a one less sub or one more sub? I'm not here to increase in subs. I'm here to, my brothers help me and I help my brothers get through the narrow gate. That's called salvation and eternity in heaven. So be a part of the 5%. Go dye your hair purple and go change your penis into a vagina and then start doing trans queerbait stuff. Go. Get out of here. I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here. All you do is spit garbage. And you know what? It's all funny. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Corey Lee, you're absolutely right. They need Jesus. They absolutely need Jesus. And we need to pray for them. Look, As much as these people are vile and gross in what they do, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be praying for them. We should be praying for them still. Like the people in this chat, the demons running around, I don't wish hate on them. I wish love on them. Sometimes tough love is the best medicine. You guys agree? If you see your brother doing something that's incredibly stupid, if he's doing something incredibly stupid, are you going to keep letting him damage himself and destroy himself? Or are you going to say, brother, what you're doing right now, I don't agree with, and it's messed up. I think you need to stop, dude, because you're hurting yourself too much. And be tough with them. Tough love. It's good for people. It's good for me. It's good for you. There's no difference between you and me. I'm a sinner. You're a sinner. But also remember what Jesus said. How can we help? How can we help take the speck out of our brother's eye? Yeah, exactly. Good point, you know? And people like you help others a lot. I can tell you have a good soul. I can tell you got a good soul, man. That's great. Oh, he did about Charlie Kirk. Oh, Tom McDonald did. Oh, man. You're out of here. JL, you're gone, baby. See ya. Sometimes you just got to kick people out. Kick them out. I'm not religious. I'm a follower of Christ. I'm not religious. Tough love, that's how you describe tough love? Well, you've never received it then. Maybe you should do some self-introspection, buddy. No, I'm Orthodox. I'm not Catholic. And here he is. See ya. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I got work to do. I'm doing my thing. I hope you guys are going to grind today. I hope you guys get a good workout in, you know, and God bless you and be with all of you. Pray for the trolls. What are you going to do? Hate them? Don't fill your heart with hate. Fill it with some love and have some mercy on the trolls. I get they're trolls and they're little devils running around, but they need prayer too. That's if you can help save one person with a prayer, that's one more soul in heaven we get to celebrate with. Just think about that, man. I'm out of here. You guys take care of yourselves. May the Lord bless you and keep you in all your days. Go do something nice for somebody. Get a liberal fired from their job who goes out and speaks positive things about Charlie Kirk being killed. Get him fired. It's time we fight back with the law. And look, you don't want a terrible liberal representing your company. If you guys own a business, and so you find out that they said something so evil, do you want them representing your business? They're ambassadors of your company. I would fire you in an instant if I saw something. You load ammo for me, and you got on social media and said something negative like that, like his family deserved to see him die like that, you're fired. Get out of here. I'm going to kick you in the ass on the way out. Time to get loving, ladies and gentlemen. Stay dangerous. Do you have anything good to say? You have any good to say at all? I mean, say something nice, bro. I mean, for God's sake. Say something nice. Psy Lounge, whatever your name is. Yeah, do something different. I love you, brother. I love you, man. And Nicholas, yes, he's in heaven. Opinions on the Smith & Wesson M&P. I like Smith & Wesson. I like their full-size, I forget what model it is, but I like one of their full-size pistols. I don't like their smaller carry conceal pistols. See, I knew you couldn't. Look, anonymous and authoritative ramifications. Look at this guy. You ask him to say one positive thing, he can't, because he's 300 pounds sitting on his mom's couch in her basement. He's getting fat. He's eating Cheetos right now, drinking soda. Oh, hey, this is Cry Precision. CryPrecision.com. It's called the Skull Cap. I wear it during wintertime, and it's a little cold out today, so I'm wearing it. Okay, you're out. See ya. Man, I love booting people from this channel. Bet he thinks conceal carry focused pistols are meant for women. Are you that stupid? Have you seen my other videos? Talk your shit. I got 2 Glock 43Xs, man. They're small pistols. But you're probably used to small things, so it's all good, right? You're used to small, and you probably got an 8-inch lift on your truck. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves. Got to go. Send it. May the Lord be with you and keep you in all your days. And I pray for success in your life. Get a